Come celebrate 15 years of Star Wars tonight and Monday on NBC.
Impressive.
Of 144 different import and domestic cars, only the elite make J.D. Power & Associates' top 10 models an initial quality list. That list now includes the Oldsmobile Cutlass C.
Welcome to Trax. I'm Cathie Lucas, and you are in for such a treat tonight because we have a couple of bands. Well, one you've definitely heard of. They've been on about a year and a half ago. They came on the show, and they were about to release a project which never got released. They're here to tell us that it's about to be released and why it hasn't been in the past. They are Vengeance. They'll be on the later part of the show. And first, well, my first band are Ransak. And before I get into who, what, why they're here, I want to say a very special hello to a couple of people. My Uncle Mel and my Aunt Lynn, who are in town from Virginia. Rumor has it my Uncle Mel is taking us to Burn's Steakhouse tomorrow night, and I've also heard that my father's in town and plans on buying me a new outfit for the occasion. So, go figure. I really like this family visiting stuff because it's going to pay off for me. Aunt Lynn, happy birthday, and we're real happy to have you here. My first band are doing a couple things that are unique. First of all, they market themselves very, very well. I don't even think they were entirely together, or had their act together, so to speak, when I started getting calls from the lead singer. Listen, I put a band together, and we're the next best thing. We're going to take this town by storm. And I thought that was pretty unique. But the real unique thing about this band is that they are making people aware of just what an epidemic the AIDS virus actually is, and they're doing some unusual things to promote it. And they're here to pretty much tell us why, and I guess distribute condoms later on in the show. Can I say it? Can I say the C word? But Ransak, thanks a lot for being on Trax tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I sort of got into the fact that you'd started calling before the band was really together. I'm sure I'm not the only person that heard of Ransak before there actually was a Ransak. Chris, is that something that you decided to do? You're going to really make sure your name got out there before you went out to play?
Yeah, because basically, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. And instead of just wasting time before you're ready to play out, get a buzz going and get people to know about you. Because when we play out, we just want to play our first show, just to warm up for the shows coming up. We play out for the first time, and we're ready the second time to be Giant Stadium in New York.
All right, but what if you've gotten this huge buzz going and you're about to play a showcase or whatever, you're playing the State Theater, and you're expecting hundreds of people, and you're not really sure, you know, you've never played out before. Were you nervous at all about that? Because you did something like that. 400 people showed up. Did you guys get on stage and go, oh my God, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah,
It lasted about 2 seconds.
yeah, the nervousness, and it went away. We went out there and played halfway through the first song. I mean, it was just like you look at everybody and we just started going nuts.
Once we hear noise, I think it just
Yeah.
that's it.
I've never played out in my life. I was curious. I was like, I can't wait. This is going to be fun.
He was a virgin to the stage.
I was a
yeah.
virgin. I've never done it before. And I was like, yes, I can't wait. This is going to be great.
And what was the crowd reaction, Danny?
Excellent. Very good.
Have any of you been in bands previous to this?
Yeah.
No, from other bands.
I came from up north. I was in a band up there, Sly Boys, and another band up there called Bad Dreams.
I was in a band called Hung Jury.
Locally?
Yeah, in Tampa band. A few here and there.
Danny, you want to talk about Danny?
Unfinished projects left and right.
but it's something to be proud of, though.
Well, then how did the five of you get together, hook up, and say, this is it, we're going to make this happen, and go with it?
Well, Danny and Jim started off. They both, well, all three of us worked at the same place, and Danny and Jim had a band together.
What a coincidence.
And I met Jim there, and one day he said, "Hey man, I need a bass player." So I joined up with them. We got Chris in the band shortly after that.
It was weird how I got in the band, because when I first moved down here in September of 1991, 91.
Sounds good.
I came down and I couldn't sing, I couldn't hit a note, and Jim was in a previous band, and I tried out for that band, and it was a no way because I couldn't sing at all. So me and Jim became really good friends, and we just hung out, and I didn't care for his style. And then his brother Rick calls me up and says, "Dude, man, you got to check him out. He's changed. His style is awesome. I need you two together." And I said no at first, and then Rick kept calling me and talking me into it. Finally said, "Okay, cool." And I tried out, and everything went cool.
Okay. Now, we've got some phone calls, and I really want to talk about the other unique thing that you're doing that's... tell me about this. You called Lifestyle Condoms, and you said, we realize there's a problem out there, we want to do something about it.
No, we
How did that-
called the state, because I remember back in my hometown in Sanford, Maine, I remember all us guys in school, we'd get a kick out of it. They had this family planning place where girls can go get birth control and guys can go get condoms and everything. So we'd go there, and they'd give you a big bag of condoms, and they were free, and we'd get a kick out of it. And Jim mentioned, the fact that this AIDS is really bad, and it'd be really good, to be a band that's really good musically, that also has a side project of pushing safe sex.
Well, how we started off with it was we were gonna just get our own condoms, you know what I mean, like send away for them or something, and just have. You can do that. I saw it up north done before.
Oh no, I don't doubt it. I'm just saying, how safe are we?
I doubt it. I don't believe you.
We were gonna do it that way, and then we just thought that people would take it for a joke, and we didn't want it to come across as a joke at all, because it's not. So Chris did some digging here and there, and he came up to us one day and just said, "Hey man, we got condoms."
Unlimited supply
Yeah,
of
we
free
got
condoms. Thousands and thousands.
With your
and
name on
thousands
them.
of them. Well, not exactly.
Not on the
See,
condom
the
itself.
state gives us them for free, but they're not pushing Ransak. They are pushing safe sex. They want to make that a point, get that point across.
Right.
Because then people that pay their taxes would get very mad, because often
That a band is...
Exactly, they get mad. People don't want to pay their taxes and push a rock band, but pushing safe sex, that's cool. So what we do is they give us the condoms. I'll show you a condom right here. Perfect. They give us the condoms, which are inside of here. We put two in each one here.
Try it over with gloves on.
If you ever come see us, you can take as many as you like, though.
What's been the reaction? I mean, are parents up in arms about this, going, my 16-year-old kid's at this concert and he comes home with a handful of condoms. What's going on? Or are you getting a lot of positive feedback?
Yeah.
Nothing negative.
It's a great idea. We thought we were going to get a lot of negative, but
There has been no negative
there's been
feedback.
none. There's been none at all.
Excellent.
I mean, because I think people need to realize you're not pushing sex, but if it's happening, if you're doing it, you've got to be safe. If
Because
you're
it is
doing
happening.
Safe than sorry.
And it's
That's-
women are doing it at 13 and 14 years old. I don't know from experience, but I know people, you know what I mean? Girls are getting younger and younger at the age that they're losing their virginity. And it's scary.
And
in a
guys
sense.
too. So we're just out there because we can hit that age group that a lot of the other people can't. Like all the commercials on TV. We're a rock band. The kids like our music. They come to the shows and they listen to what we have to say. And
As opposed to a politician.
yeah, a politician
Yeah.
up there saying wear a condom.
Right.
One thing we're totally against is we don't want people to think that we are a condom band. That the only thing going for us is condoms. That's not true. We want people to see our music and realize we're just doing this on the side, but our music comes first.
Sure.
So it's very important.
Good, guys. We have a full call board. Let's take some calls. Marie, how are you tonight?
I'm doing fine. I just wanted to say these guys are the greatest band. I went to see them in person. They were awesome. I took my mom. She loved them.
You took your mom. Marie, how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
18. And your mom loved them?
My mom loved them. She said they kicked butt.
Wow.
But thank you.
Where'd you see them?
I saw them at the Rocket Club, and I fell in love. I saw them at State Theater. Actually, it was the first time I saw them. They were awesome. And then I went to see them at Chasers and the Rocket Club, and I'm looking forward to Saturday's show and then the Rocket Club dates, too.
Okay, you are playing tomorrow night at
Yeah,
ML Chasers
ML
with
Chasers. Yep.
Bleeding Hearts.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bleeding Hearts. Well, good. Well, Marie, that's quite a testimonial.
Will you come introduce yourself to us?
I will. I'll be there.
And
Cool.
do you
Thanks.
maybe
Yeah.
have something for Marie since she is such a big fan? Do you think maybe we can give her
Yeah, how would you like a koozie?
for your?
How'd you like a koozie?
I would love one of those.
Okay, then
You got a free koozie coming up.
and maybe with filled with condoms.
Yeah, filled up with
Ransak.
There you go.
There you go.
Here you go.
All right,
on the
Marie,
back
thanks.
it says, if we can put this on the air.
Yeah, we can see it if you'd stop moving it.
Who the hell are you?
All right, Marie, thanks a lot for calling.
Bye-bye.
Brian, how are you tonight?
Oh, hello. Guys, how you doing?
What's up, Brian?
Oh, not much.
I
man.
gather you know this guy.
Yeah.
I'm just calling, to let everybody know that might happen to be watching the show tonight, that they really do put on one hell of a show, and they are worth going out to see, because it's a guaranteed good time, and they are on their way up, definitely.
Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Brian.
Brian.
I'll tell you what, Brian, that is going to lead us right into their first video. What are we going to see, guys?
Deathbed.
No,
No.
living for the
Living for
seconds
the second.
first.
All right.
Okay.
I thought we were on the whole condom thing.
Brian, thanks a lot for calling.
All right,
And,
take it easy, guys.
Now the rest of you are in for a treat because this is Ransak Live. This was at the Rocket Club?
Rocket Club.
Correct.
With
Living
Ransak.
for the second.
Ransak, and we'll be seeing a little bit more of them after break. But first, if you want tickets to Faster Pussycat at the Rocket Club July 29th, they're yours right now if you're 18 and up and you're the third caller, so call in. We will see you right after this.
Hi, this is Bob Wilhite, and this is Virgil. We're back.
We are featuring Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. Now, if you've never seen these guys live, I'm not going to say too much about it, but call your neighbors, call your friends. You're going to want to tune in next week to Trax. And they're playing the Ritz Theater later on that night, so we'll be giving away free passes and possibly some of their products. So make sure that you tune into that. Right now we are here live with Ransak, and later on in the show, Vengeance. And I understand that they have presents for you, so stay tuned for Vengeance. Guys, we have had Bill on hold forever. You want to go right to the calls and then maybe play another video? Yeah. Bill, how are you tonight?
Oh, all right. What's going on?
We're just having a good time.
What's up, Bill?
Do you have a question for Ransak?
Yeah, I got a question. First, I want to tell you guys, man, I saw you at the Rocket Club. You really kicked. I thought you were really good music. I liked it.
Thanks a lot, man.
No problem.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird question I got for you guys. I was wondering if, since you've become a little more popular, if it's easy for y'all to get some chicks, or what's up with that noise?
Chicks?
Yeah, Bill, I'm so glad you asked these questions because I get reamed for asking anything like this.
We're not in
So
for the
is it-
girls.
Come on,
No,
Chris.
I'm not at all. I'm not a slut. I'm really not.
But you've got to admit that it's probably a little bit easier to get dates than it might have been.
Well, we all
Actually, to tell you the truth, to get really philosophical on this, it's weird because
please do.
there's too many to choose from. So you don't know what to do because you want this one, this one, this one, this one, and you know you can't have them all. So it's like you get confused and you say, screw it, just go home.
We
I'm
got city
serious.
girlfriends. I've been going out with
Yeah,
some
they
for
all
about
do.
2.5 years.
Meet some interesting people, though. It's
Make a lot of new
definitely
friends, that's
fun.
But do you experience the groupie scene at all?
No.
See 'em?
No.
Well,
Maybe I just don't notice. I might be blind. I just
talk
love
to a
people.
lot of people if that's what you're saying. I mean, a lot of people, they'll come up and talk to you. That's cool and everything.
People are
Like that,
fantastic.
but I mean, I'm not.
Danny, you're being awfully quiet. Would you care to enlighten us on the subject?
Hello, dear. I usually don't hang around shows too long. After a show, I just like to go home and sleep and eat something, just relax.
Get out of there.
He's an artist. He says someone draws.
Oh, are you an artist?
That's what they tell me.
Bill, I tried to get an answer for you.
Did we answer your question?
Good enough, yeah.
Good enough.
Dude,
All right.
ask him, are you 18?
Am I 18?
Yeah. Are you going to ML Chasers tomorrow night?
Hopefully. I have other plans, but if they don't pan out, I'm over there.
Go to Rocket Club the 28th and 30th.
Hey,
Maybe-
I tell you what I'd like is one of those little cup holder things, man. Can you race to get me one of those?
Yeah, you want one of these?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on you. Leave an address with the old woman up there. She's cool.
With Jennifer.
Jennifer.
That would be Jennifer, the woman up there. Would be Jennifer. Bill, thanks a lot for calling.
No problem, dude. Take it easy.
See ya.
Anthony, how are you tonight?
How you doing? Pretty good. This is Anthony from Colorblind.
That's
I'm
oh.
gonna let you guys know. You guys look really cool on there, and these guys are really a good band. They played their first show with us at the State Theater a while
It's all
back.
because of you, Tony. Thank you.
Yeah. So when are we gonna get a demo, you guys?
Monday we're going in the studio, Coast to Coast studio with John Oliva, and the finished product will be done by the end of next week or the beginning of the following week.
Cool.
So probably a 4-song demo. I think we're looking at. Was it
An 8-song
About
demo?
4.
4 songs.
4.
Great.
You'll hear it, Tony.
I'm better.
All right, Anthony, give yourselves a plug. When are you guys playing next?
The next show we're doing is July 23rd, next Thursday at the Rocket, and then the 26th.
Okay, now Colorblind are a great band to
Awesome.
see.
Yeah.
They're awesome. People need to head out and see them.
And I want one of those Cooley things.
Oh.
Well, I give it to you personally.
All right, Anthony.
All right,
Take care.
See ya.
Later.
So you're going in with John Oliva. How did you manage that?
A couple people told us we should go down to Coast and see them, and he's doing it with other bands too. And he's just basically helping out local bands and really
Is he gonna
trying to
produce
help
the
out.
project
Yeah, he's
for
going to
you?
produce the project and mix it some.
Now, John's got a bit of a different style of music than what your, what your genre of music is. Do you think that he's going to have that much of an influence over you, or
No, not at all.
are you gonna pretty much try and stay in control of that, or?
The music's already there, and actually having someone produce it that has a different style adds more recipe to it, more slices, so to speak.
Can we look forward to 33 yells at any time during any of the songs?
No, 'cause I sing nothing like John, so I can't go.
I'm sure he'll bring out the best in all of us.
Yeah, he really is a brilliant individual. So should be an interesting project.
John is cool.
Now that's not going to be available to the public, or is it?
No, this is just a demo tape to shop for management companies. We're not going to bring it to record companies ourselves because it's not good to do that because it probably will not get looked at. It'll just get thrown in the trash. So we're just going to shop management companies and whatever people that are important that can bring it to the record company for us.
It'll be shopping quality only. We don't want to put that out. It's only going to be 8-track. So it's basically just for shopping.
Okay,
If we're going to put something out, we're going to make it sound real good.
So even the radio stations aren't even going to have a chance to play this?
Possibly, maybe. Depends on the quality, if we like it or not.
Do you know what song you're going to
We're doing the one that was just on, the video Living for the Second. We're doing that one. Deathbed, Freight Train Slow Dance, and the next one we're not sure on. It's still fuzzy. We have to sit down and go.
Yell at each other for a while.
You're an all-original band. Do you do any covers at all?
Nope.
But this is very neat.
This is a good one.
A lot of bands, they do covers of old songs and stuff like that. And then this song, my favorite singer in the whole wide world, I know you're going to think this is funny, Neil Diamond.
No
He is so
way.
cool. Yes.
I have to agree with you because I love the guy. I think he's great.
He's known to be the best showman in the world. This guy
I
is
saw him
awesome.
the first time on The Jazz Singer, and I thought that movie was
And everybody
really good.
knows of the song America. We're doing America.
We're turning it.
Ultimate harmony.
The guitar honey goes.
Very cool. I'm a huge Neil Diamond fan, so I'm like, absolutely do it. But that's
People are going
pretty
to frequent say,
interesting.
it's time for a Neil Diamond tune.
They're going to think you're putting them on, I think.
Exactly.
You know?
And then they're going to hear it. And they're going to, because it's so full of energy, and everybody's heard that song in the world.
Wow, what a neat idea.
Because of my stepdad. Thanks, Stevie.
Well, I think it's about time for us to see another song. This song has an awful lot of impact. Tell us a little bit about the song before we see the video.
Okay, this song is called Deathbed, and this is a song, I don't know if you may have heard of the incident in the news a couple years back, and it was about a lady who was going around sleeping with guys, and the guy would wake up in the morning, the girl would be gone, and he'd walk into the bathroom, and it would say, "Welcome to the world of AIDS," because she was carrying the AIDS virus, and she was passing it on to people.
She write it on the mirror in lipstick.
And this song was written, and it's about that. And this is what's pushing the condoms, and we really feel that you got to practice safe sex, or else big trouble.
Big trouble. This is Ransak with Deathbed.
Deathbed.
that was Deathbed by Ransak. They're here live. If you want to give them a call, pick up the phone right now. 576-2669 is the number to call. And you guys will give away more coolies. What else?
And if you guys notice, we have
plenty
of condoms. They're all free, man. They're free. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, that did it. The phone lines are really lighting up now.
He's picking them up.
Absolutely.
I'll pick them up.
With his teeth after the show.
Free condoms, 2 in each one. I'll show you. Here you go. The condoms, there's two in each one. And then on here, little envelope, 2 just in case it goes an extra long time.
Chris?
Sorry.
We don't need to talk about that.
Okay.
But YNF is getting involved with you on a project, aren't they?
YNF, they saw us at the State Theater because they were sponsoring that show because of Tony from Colobine. He's a very smart businessman. And he set up all the sponsorship on that, and YNF saw what we were doing with the condoms, and they really liked it, and they went off of that, and now they're pushing safe sex, and we're really into that.
Good.
It's really cool.
Yeah, they got into giving away the condoms too.
Diamond Jim.
They're actually doing it on the air?
I don't know about that yet. They're just really getting into
Coming
it.
out to the show.
Yeah,
The shows and stuff.
getting involved.
Well, it's a good thing, you know.
Everyone
We
should
look
get
forward
involved.
to dealing with them in the future, definitely.
Yeah.
Good. We've got
And
some
I'm
more
here.
calls. Chris, how are you tonight?
Hey, Cathie, this is Chris from Mistaken Call. How you doing?
Great. How are
no.
you?
Hey.
We just got done doing a couple shows with them at ML Chasers last week. The guys are obviously off to a pretty blazing start, but kind of on a sad note, because that was one of our last shows. The band Mistaken, as of the 25th of July, will be a
It's a stinker.
done deal.
You guys are
Really?
good,
You guys
man.
are really good.
We've grown to having some internal conflicts and have chosen to part separate ways.
Are you going to be branching off into different areas?
We don't know yet. I think we're all just going to take a little bit of a breather and just doing some individual rehearsal and working on some of our own songs. And we don't know what everybody's going to do yet, but it's a pretty mellow split. You know, there's not a lot of hostility or anything, but it's good to see these guys are off to a good start. And maybe if you guys aren't doing anything, stop by Chasers on the 25th on Saturday and come on see us.
If we can afford it. If we can afford it.
Yeah, I don't think. I think maybe if you give Chris a call and talk nicely to him, he might be able to put you on the
Chris, come to our show tomorrow night, man, too.
Chris, man, that's a real bummer about the band, but
Yeah, that happens. I mean, the band's been together for 2 years as a whole, and then actually it started back in 1988, I think.
But you're all individually really good, so when you
yeah.
separate, there's
Absolutely.
no problem at all.
You guys just got to work together, man. That's the
We're
only.
brothers.
the only
Family.
advice- It's the only advice I'll give you.
all right. Chris, stay in touch with us. Let us know
All
what's
right,
going
we'll
on.
do. Thanks, guys.
Thanks
Oh,
for
yeah,
calling.
Chris.
See you.
Shay, how are you tonight?
Hi.
Do you have a question for Ransak?
Okay, I just want to say, I haven't heard your stuff, but all of you guys are really fine.
What was Bill's question about
like you.
finding women?
You do.
Check it out.
Shay, how old are you?
Me?
Uh-huh.
15,
15?
17.
17.
That's
Ooh,
good.
she's
One
a
more
little
year.
young to
You'll be
get
in class.
into.
Well, I'm only 20.
No.
Listen to him.
Not to
Making
get involved
dates
with
over
any
the
of you.
phone.
Shay, do yourself a favor. No, but she's a little young to get into some of your shows. Are you playing an all-ages show anytime soon?
Yeah,
Possibly state.
We'd like to do another one at the State Theater, put another one on, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more, few more people out there, like around 800, I'd like to get.
That'll be September.
100,000.
September sometime. September, October.
Shay, do you get out to see local bands at all?
Not really.
Not really. Do you have a favorite local band?
No.
No?
Obituary. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Obituary.
Obituary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we practice right around the corner.
No, that's Mortuary Society.
Oh, I know, Obituary.
Oh.
Mortuary.
I
Well-
like stuff like that.
Shay, you need to see these guys because they're really awesome to see live. And possibly, quite possibly, they'll be doing an all-ages show soon.
Well, how'd you like the videos?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Hey, you want a koozie? Do you drink Pepsi and stuff?
Do you want these little
free
coolers?
koozie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Shay, tell you what, I'm going to put you on hold, and if you want to leave your name and address with our receptionist, we'll get one out to you.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot for calling.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
See, you need to do all-ages shows.
Very important, but they cost more money to put on.
Well,
Yeah,
that's true because the insurance is so high and everything else.
Well, that's another point. In the fall, when school starts back up again, Johnny and I, as part of the Condoms Through the State, we're going to be going around the schools with the state and people they're putting together and talking to people in high school. We're not going to preach. We're not going to go up there and say, "Use a condom." We're going to go up there and laugh and make it fun and entertaining.
It's like hanging out with them. I mean, we're not going to, be like, you do this.
Because don't you think that a lot of times, I mean, think back all those years when I was in high school. A couple of years ago when I was in high school, but you don't want to be preached to, You want
just people talk
because
to
you're going to do the opposite.
Regardless.
We don't want to tell them what to do. We just want to tell them, hey, we care about you.
And there's
the
an
smart
alternative.
thing to do is use a condom.
Right.
And we'll be playing at schools, hopefully.
Good. That would be pretty neat.
I'd like to make, get a
proms.
couple of symbols.
Yes, you do proms and maybe bar mitzvahs, weddings.
Weddings.
Kathy, how are you tonight?
Okay, how are you?
We're doing great. Do you have a question for Ransak?
Yeah, how long have you guys been together?
January.
Yeah.
We started forming.
As a whole band.
Where do y'all play at? Because I go to the Rocket Club a lot. And
Tomorrow night, go to ML's. We're playing with the
tomorrow
Bleeding
night
Hearts.
at ML Chasers?
Yes.
Would you
10
like
o'clock.
30th Rocket.
Would you like a free pass tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. You're on,
Okay, and
you're
what
on the
else?
list.
What else can she get?
Oh, you want a koozie too?
We got some condoms right here.
Oh, you want? Okay, well,
Condoms?
you come to the show. We'll put you on the guest list. Leave your name and all
With
that.
our receptionist.
With our receptionist, Jennifer.
Yeah,
And you
okay.
can have as many
I love
condoms.
coolie cups.
You want a coolie cup?
Hell yeah.
All right. We'll leave a coolie cup and your name on the guest list. ML Chasers go there. They'll give you a coolie cup, and the condoms will be all over the club.
All right.
10 o'clock.
We'll see you there tomorrow night.
Thanks for calling.
See ya.
All right, Kathy. You'd mentioned a little bit earlier that you were looking for management. How do you know when you find good management? I mean, are you scared to get into a deal that might turn sour later on?
How do I know I'm getting the management?
Do you have a lawyer? Do you have an entertainment lawyer? Who's going to take a look at the contracts and go, yeah, this is a good thing?
We have people in mind to do that, but just people here and there. But we haven't got a full-fledged entertainment lawyer because that's big bucks. And when you're first starting out, you don't have all the money in the world. So we're just taking it day by day. And basically, when we talk to a management company, if they like us, then we take a second step and we're going to interview them, get all references, check on that person for a week straight, just making phone calls and seeing how they treated other people. Are they legit? Do they have a tax number? Do they have this? Do they have money in the bank? What are they going to do for you? And so on and so on and so on. Because they're working for you. You're not working for them. They're working for you. They're your manager. You pay them. And of course, they help you out, but you're helping them out because you're the project that he's going to try and sell to everybody.
Right.
So there's basically just a lot of phone calls and a lot of checking up and
And
feeling out.
is that something, Chrissy said right now, you're sort of handling the bookings, et cetera, with the band? Is that something that you're going to be willing to give over to somebody else and say, here, take it
Well,
over? I
I'm
don't want
not
to see
gonna-
this.
We're going to keep books up.
Eventually,
We're going to keep our own books too. I mean,
Yeah.
us as a whole, we're going to keep our own books and watch everything that's going on too.
Just because I have a manager doesn't mean he's taking care. I'm going to be with that guy whenever I have free time. I will be with him doing stuff. I'm going to keep on his back. If he's not doing something I don't want him to do, I'm going to say, don't do that. If I want him to do something, I'll say, do that. I mean, it's very important because, if you don't have good management, you're going to go nowhere. They can make you or break you. And if you're signing a contract, what are you going to do? So you just got to get on their butt and say, do this, do this, do this. If they don't do it, breach the contract and so on and so forth.
All right, you're all good-looking guys. How important is image?
Image.
It's a big thing in
is
the
everything.
It's a big
Andre
thing in the
Agassi would
business.
say.
It's a big thing in the business, and it's very big in the business because it helps. But I don't like to say good looks. I like to say aura. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some bands they're not good-looking modeling
No,
type
Chris,
guys.
I would never have guessed that you're into auras and everything.
Oh, but aura I think is very important. It's just cool. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy may not be the best-looking guy in the world, but he has this awesome, cool aura. So, I like the aura.
All right, guys, we have a couple of minutes left, and we have Stacy. How are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
We're doing great. Do you have a question for Ransak?
Yeah, how did you guys all know ML Chasers?
How do we what?
How did you all get into ML Chasers?
I called up and said, hi, can I play at your club?
No, did they have to listen to your
Yeah,
material?
I
What-
brought him a
how'd that happen?
videotape, I brought him a promo pack, and you basically, when you go to a club owner, you have to sell yourself because you are a salesman, and you are a product, and you have to sell your product. So I went and I sold myself, and not myself, I sold the band to him, and he booked us.
Aside from Bleeding Hearts, what other bands have you played with?
Mistaken.
Colorblind.
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 Bad Intentions.
Crash. Blue
A Wise
movie.
Guy.
Blue movie. What did you say?
How about Wise Guy?
Wise Guy?
Wise
Nope.
Guy.
I don't even know who they are.
Stacy, do you have any favorite local bands?
Yeah, they used to be called Champagne Theater. Now they're called Wise Guy and Heartless.
Oh, good.
Cool.
We've had both of them on. Actually, Champagne Theater and Heartless a couple of times. So.
Yeah.
Well, great. Stacy, are you going to try and see them at ML Chasers tomorrow night?
I'll try to be there.
All right. Thanks a lot for calling.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Guys, I really want to thank you for being on the show tonight. It's been very informative
Thank you very much.
Free
and
condoms.
entertaining. Free condoms for any callers tonight. And if I get
Phone's
mad
start lighting up
parents, I'm just giving Chris's
Oh, I'd just
phone
like to
number.
say something to parents if I could real quick. So
Real quick. We've got about 30 seconds left.
Okay, parents, any parents out there watching, we're not doing this to be wise guys and be funny and make any parents mad. We're doing this because we care. And if you can't agree that we care, I'm sorry. But we're doing the best we can to help take care of this world because it's very important to us.
All right. And on that note, we need to take a commercial break. When we come back, we are going to be here live with Vengeance. Don't go anywhere.